Welcome back, guys, to another amazing episode of Christianity over Islam. This time around, it is between Sir Shamoun and a Muslim sheikh, a Muslim scholar by name Nadir Ahmed. Let's watch this amazing video as this shocking revelation is being revealed from the Quran.
A quick question: who's Ben Malik in the chat?
He's one of my friends. He'd like to talk to you too.
Is that Sam Shamoun?
Yes.
Well, he's been running away from me. You know that, right? But
Surprise you, loudmouth coward. Now we're gonna see who's running from who, you little wicked dog. Nadir, calm down. Don't be scared. I'll embarrass you. Okay, now, Nadir, I want you to give me pre-Quranic evidence that Ishmael settled in Mecca and fathered Muhammad. Give me the source. Before Quran, before the Hadith. Give me one source.
Before the Hadith?
Yeah, because we have a lot of historical documentation.
You cannot interrupt me, Sam. Let me start. I think it's dumb. It's a dumb question because we have genetic evidence. I think scientific evidence is good enough. We've showed that both the Jews and the Arabs.
You're ranting, Nadir. I'm not going to let you rant. You're not going to eat my time. Let me make the question again. Don't eat my time. Don't rant, because I know you want to eat up my time like a coward. Let me make it clear for you again. Just because Arabs and Jews are related doesn't mean the Arabs are Ishmaelites and that Ishmael settled in the Kaaba. I know you're too stupid to see that. Let me ask you the question again. Give me one pre-Quranic archaeological proof Ishmael settled in Mecca and fathered the ancestors of Muhammad. Very simple. So if it's a dumb question, give me a dumb answer because you're dumb enough to do it.
Well, I don't know if any kind of evidence like that exists, but I think that it is irrelevant because we know that.
So your answer is no? So I can go to my second question.
You got to let me speak for 1 minute.
You said you don't have it, so let's go to the second question. You don't need my time.
Wait a second. You can't just shut me out. I got to get 1 minute. You get one.
You just said no, so don't eat up my time. Go to the second question. Show me the genealogy of Muhammad in the Hadith. Genealogy.
Well, we do have a genealogy, but I don't. No, look, I don't have it with me.
I have it.
Okay, go ahead. You could.
You want me to read it for you?
Yeah, go ahead.
This is the life of the Prophet Muhammad, Al-Sirah Al-Nabawiyah, Volume 1, pages 50 to 52. And this comes from Ibn Kathir, 700 years after the death of your Prophet. Let me read it. It's lengthy so that you then try to explain it away. There is no question of Adnan being of the line of Ishmael, son of Abraham, upon both of whom be peace. What dispute there is relates to the number of forebears there were from Adnan to Ishmael according to the various sources. At one end of the spectrum, there is the extreme view that considers there to have been 40. This is the view of Christians and Jews who adopted it from the writings of Rakhia, the clerk of Armiya bin Halqiyah, supposedly Jeremiah, as we will relate. Some authorities maintain the 30, others 20, yet more 15, 10, 9, or 7. Now, just to make it easy for you, Nadir, I'm going to read this part. And this is why Malik, God bless him, did not enthuse over the attempt at tracing genealogy back before Adnan, meaning they could only confidently trace it to Adnan. Okay. Al-Suhaili commented further, we have merely discussed tracing back these lines according with the school of thought of those scholars who favor and do not disapprove of it, men such as Ibn Ishaq, Al-Bukhari, Al-Zubair bin Baqar, Al-Tabari, and others. As for Malik, God have mercy on him, he expressed disapproval when asked about someone tracing his descent back to Adam and commented, whence comes to him knowledge of that? Where do you get this knowledge from? When he was asked about tracing back to Ishmael, listen to this, Nadir, these are your scholars. Tracing back to Ishmael, he expressed similar disapproval, asking, who could prove such an information? Who could prove such an information? Malik also disliked tracing the genealogy of the prophets, such as saying Abraham, son of so-and-so, and Al-Muyatti stated this in his book. Al-Suhaili commented also that Malik's viewpoint was analogous to what was related of Urwa bin al-Zubair, who is reported to have said, we have found no one who knows the line between Adnan and Ishmael. No one, Nadir, between Adnan and Ishmael. It is reported that Ibn Abbas said, between Adnan and Ishmael, there were 30 ancestors who are unknown. Ibn Abbas also reputed to have said, when he traced back lines of descent as far as Adnan, the genealogists have lied twice or thrice. And that skepticism is even more characteristic of Ibn Masud, these are all companions of your Prophet, whose attitude was like that of Ibn Abbas. Umar ibn al-Khattab stated, we carry back the genealogy only as far as Adnan. That's Umar. Abdullah bin Masud.
Okay, guys, That was an amazing first part of this debate. When Nadir came online, and at first he was trying to confirm who he was talking to, and then he realized that Shamoun was online, and he tried to lie that Shamoun was running away from him. Then Shamoun rebuked him immediately and said that was a lie, and he started asking him questions. The first question Shamoun asked him was if Ishmael settled in Mecca and father the ancestor of Muhammad, which Nadir said he does not have answer to. Then the second question was the genealogy of Muhammad. Shamoun asked him about the genealogy of Muhammad, and Nadir said he does not have any record on that. And then Shamoun went ahead to read the genealogy to Nadir, and along the line, Shamoun confirmed that they have tried to retrace the genealogy of Muhammad, like up to two times, but it was confirmed a lie, that it was not true, that the genealogy was not true. So let's continue with this video and let's find out more details.
Abbas. Abu Omar bin Abdul Bar stated in his book Al-Anba Al-Marifat Qabail Al-Ru'wa that Ibn Lahiya related from Abu al-Aswad that he had heard Urwa bin al-Zubair. We never found anyone who knew genealogy past Adnan nor past Kahtan unless they were using conjecture. Abu al-Aswad stated that he had heard from Abu Bakr bin Abu Khaytham, one of the very most knowledgeable men of the poetry and the genealogy of Quraysh. We never knew anyone with information going back beyond Ma'ad bin Adnan. No one, whether relating poetry or other knowledge. Abu Omar said that there was a group of the predecessors, including Abdullah bin Masud, Amr bin Maymun al-Azdi, Muhammad bin Qab al-Qurazi, who when they recited the verse from the Quran, and those after them who no one but God knows, would comment, the genealogists lied. Finally, Abu Umar, God have mercy on him, stated, we hold the meaning of this to differ from their interpretation. What is implied is that regarding those who claim to enumerate Adam's descendants, no one knows them except God who created them. But as for the lines of descent of the Arabs, the scholars conversant with their history and genealogy were aware of and learned by heart about the people and the major tribes, differing in some details of that. Now I can give you more, but you just read, your prophet's companions say, if anyone goes beyond Adnan, they're liars. No one knows. We don't have any conclusive proof of a genealogy connecting Adnan to Ishmael. So I want to know, what proof do you have that Muhammad is from Ishmael? Which son of Ishmael? Because according to your own genealogists who contradict each other, some say he was from Nebaioth, others say he was from Kedar. They couldn't even agree. Was it Nebaioth or Kedar? How do you know? Prove he's a son of Ishmael in order to prove he is from their brethren. Answer the question now.
Absolutely. So we can know from science today. Science has confirmed that the Jews and the Arabs are really the children of Abraham. Says, and it goes on. I'll give you this reference over here.
Where it says Ishmael.
MD.
Read it.
Let's talk about this. I mean, we know.
Read it. Your source. Show me where it says in your source, Ishmael settled in Mecca and fathered the Arabs there. Quote it. Read it.
Okay, so this is something which we know as far as a particular.
Read
hadith,
it.
Hold on. As far as getting a specific hadith, which are talked about.
Forget hadith. Your source. You're not listening. This source you're putting up in front of our face.
Yes.
Quote the paragraph where it says, and Ishmael settled in Mecca and fathered the Arabs, the ancestors of Muhammad.
This supports, Sam, this supports exactly what we know from history. This is
the answer, no, you can't.
Can you not see this supports what we are?
No, it doesn't. Because no one's denying Jews and Arabs are related.
Explain how is it that the Jews and Arabs
No one denies, because Abraham had 6 other sons from Keturah who also followed Arabs.
Their children is what you're saying, right?
Listen to what I'm saying.
Okay.
The same Bible that you're twisting to your shame, Abraham's 6 other sons from Keturah who also followed. So to say that Arabs are related to Jews is not the argument. What we're looking for is Ishmael being in Mecca, fathering those Arabs. The answer is Muhammad. Can you show me where it says that there?
I don't have that hadith with me right now, but definitely.
You don't have a hadith that says that, right?
I don't know. I'll have to go take a look. Why don't you?
Okay, now you answer. Okay, that's fine. I respect you don't know. Okay, now third question, because
I feel that is irrelevant. I
how
feel
is it irrelevant when you have to prove that he's an Ishmaelite to be a brother like Moses. Come on, man. Don't play these games.
This would be a rewrite of history. Right now, you got to go through all the books like Encyclopedia Britannica. You got to rewrite all
Show
this.
me any quotation from Encyclopedia Britannica. You're eating my time with your games.
Commonly regarded.
Show me. Listen to my question, because you're playing.
Right here in front of you. This is from Encyclopedia.
Show me where Encyclopedia Britannica says Ishmael settled in Mecca and fathered the Quraysh, the ancestors of Muhammad.
Okay, so you wanted like Ishmael fathered the Arabs, and from that lineage comes Quraysh.
Went
Okay.
to Mecca like you. And
What
you
for you.
You want to hear the question?
And so I would think you would need to rewrite this if I understand your
Let's
argument.
rewrite it. It doesn't say that Ishmael settled in Mecca.
You do accept that Ishmael, commonly regarded by both Jews and Arabs as a progenitor of the Arabs, is considered a messenger or a prophet. So you're okay with that?
Wait. Encyclopedia Britannica, which is a secular source, thinks that Ishmael's a prophet. You're joking, right?
Considered a messenger. It's
Who? Encyclopedia Britannica?
My point to you is I can go and do the homework you're asking me to do, Sam, but look
You
at
can't.
all.
I've done it for you. There's none. So let's go to the other question. Can we go to the other question, because you're eating my time?
Okay, go ahead.
Got 1 minute left, you guys.
Right.
So you didn't take time away from me, right, for reading that link?
I didn't take the time for the genealogy thing.
Okay, now, according to the very books of Moses, which you're quoting from, they're a unit, whether you like it or not. Can you show me where in the Torah does it deny that speaking face-to-face means God appearing in a cloud, speaking directly face-to-face with Moses, like I showed you in Exodus 33, 7-11, Exodus 24, and Numbers 12, verse 6-8, because you said, well, God is face-to-face with everyone. You distorted the meaning in the context of the books that you're citing, and show me where your God appeared in a cloud and spoke face-to-face to Muhammad.
Okay. Well, so this is going back to your interpretation of an interpretation of the Bible. The actual text says, whom the Lord knew face to face. All this other stuff you're giving us is your interpretation package. So
How? When I'm quoting the same author.
whom
All
the
right,
Lord
you guys.
God
All
knew
right,
face to face.
Yeah, that cross-exam.
Because he just blasphemed Jesus and want to bury his prophet. Okay, now let me read what he didn't want you to read. This is his fake satanic prophet saying, I have obeyed Satan and spoken his words, and he's become a partner in God's matter with me. So Muhammad just committed shirk according to his fake prophet's own words. Now, just to tell you how satanically deceitful and stupid Nadir is, you don't need to be an Einstein to figure there is no way that the true God would have his prophet saying, have you considered Allat, Al-Uzza, Manat, the third, the other? These are high-flying cranes whose intercession are accepted with Allah. So now he wants to tell us that Muhammad was so stupid into thinking that Allah would actually allow him to praise goddesses, even though all throughout the Quran and in the Old Testament, New Testament, the praise of gods and goddesses are forbidden. No, it was clearly Muhammad's intention to appease the pagans and then blame Satan for his stupidity and idolatry and blasphemy. Now let me muzzle this dog for blaspheming Jesus, Muhammad's God and judge. Matthew 4 actually shows that Jesus went into the wilderness to have a showdown with Satan and defeat Satan. Satan was not able to manipulate Jesus as he was able to manipulate Muhammad and inspire Muhammad to rape women, to treat them as whores, and to then mount a young minor. That's what Satan did to Muhammad, because he controlled Muhammad, he owned Muhammad. But glory to Jesus Christ. Jesus went into the wilderness, faced Satan when Jesus was at his weakest physically, because he's also a man, and he defeated Satan, unlike your bastard Muhammad, whom Satan molested and inspired and controlled to the point that he ended up blaming Satan for praising three goddesses. You don't need to be an Einstein, Nadir, to know there's no way in hell that could come from God unless your prophet is that illiterate and stupid that he makes you look intelligent.
Alright guys, that was an amazing debate. My God, I was blown away. I think from the first part of the video And Sam Shamoun asked him, Nadir, a very important question that he said he didn't answer to. And the question was, did Ishmael settle in Mecca and father the ancestor of Muhammad? Nadir said he does not have answer to that. Then he went ahead and asked a second question, the genealogy of Muhammad. Nadir said he does not have a record to that. Then Sam Shamoun went ahead to read the genealogy of Muhammad that he has, and then it was confirmed that they tried writing it like 2 to 3 times, then they found out that it was a lie. You understand what just happened? Which means there was no record of Muhammad's genealogy of who gave birth to him, who were his ancestors, linking it to Abraham. And also, then Sam Shamoun asked him that he should give the proof that Muhammad is the son of Ishmael, which Nadir was unable to answer. And also, this was when it heated up, when Nadir said that the Jews are the Jews and the Palestinians are brothers. And Sam Shamoun asked him that he should give a record of where it was recorded, either in the Quran or in the history where it was recorded that Prophet Muhammad or Ishmael settled in Mecca and fathered the ancestor of Muhammad, which no answer was given. I believe you have watched the video. Please don't forget to like, to share and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Thank you.